Heading out by ourselves in a hire car is what we love to do most when exploring a new country. However, exploring a new place by ourselves always takes quite a bit of figuring out, which is extra challenging when you don't speak or understand much of the local language. Our Spanish has improved a lot throughout our travels in South America, but it's still far from perfect. The drive was long and peaceful and gave us a chance to grab a coffee and wake ourselves up a bit before heading out into the wilderness of Paraguay by ourselves. Quick coffee stop on the way. Got a little doggo friend who's now hiding. So a biscuit and then cuddles.
He's like, oh, bless you. Hola, buenos dias, and welcome to another video here in Paraguay.
Sunny Paraguay. And as you can tell by the sign behind us, we have left the capital city of Asuncion and we hired ourselves a little car and been out on a road trip this morning for about 3 hours.
Yeah, we've driven about 3 hours southeast of Asuncion to a little place called Ybycui.
Hope we're pronouncing that correctly. It's not an easy one, but we're now about 20 minutes outside of the national park where we're going to go and explore today, and it's already 11:30, so we're going to get a wriggle on and get inside.
The national park's supposed to be full of beautiful waterways and waterfalls, and we brought our swimming stuff because you're supposed to be allowed to go swimming in them as well. So
yeah, and with the sun shining like this, looking hopeful.
Yeah, it was great when we left Asuncion,
Yeah.
and we've driven about 3 hours and it's nice and sunny here.
Gone from Asuncion to sunshine. Oh my god, I need more sleep.
So we've got about 25 minutes left of the journey. Let's head off to the national park.
Yeah, let's go.
But here's the Ybycui sign.
We're Craig and Kirsty, a couple who have been on the road for the past 3 years sharing our adventures around the world. Right now we're making our way through South America and exploring everything it has to offer. If you enjoy seeing new places and real experiences, please subscribe and welcome to the adventures of Tide Knot Travellers.
Immediately. Just about 20 minutes drive further down the road and we've arrived at the entrance to Parque Nacional Ybycui. And to be honest, we're really happy to see like a border post with some people here because we weren't sure if we were going to arrive and it was just going to be a dusty car park with nothing else here. But yeah, it's a very easy drive once you leave the Asuncion urban area. It's just very quiet roads, to be honest. And we're actually driving towards where we've already been at the beginning of our trip when we went to Iguazu. If we carried on the direction we've travelled for another few hours, we'd actually end up in Puerto Iguazu. Kirsty's just got our tickets.
And learned how to spell my name in Spanish. Apparently it's Cristal. Yeah, it was 20,000 Guaranis, how do you say
Paraguayan Guaranis.
Yeah, per person, and then another 15, I think it's 15,000. What are the denominations are? 15,000 and 20,000. So 20,000 Guaranis per person to enter the park, and then another 15,000 for our car. So I don't know what that accumulates to, but we'll put it at the bottom.
Yeah, I've just looked at the map and there's a museum here, and we drive about another 5 minutes along the road to the car park, and then there's an initial waterfall, and I was trying to establish from one of the guys where the main waterfall is, and he said you park here and then you walk one something, whether that's 1 kilometre or 1 mile or one hour.
One day.
Maybe. Hopefully it's not one day because this is only open until 5 p.m. But
yeah. But the people and the dogs here are very friendly, and the guys confirmed to me it shuts at 5 o'clock today, so that gives us 4.5 hours to figure this out.
Hopefully there's somewhere to get lunch as well.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't think there will be, but we've got a few snacks anyway. But let's jump back in the car. Let's go. we've arrived in the national park, we've parked up, and we're going to go and speak to one of the park rangers over here to find out exactly what to do.
Yeah, we kitted up, got our hiking boots on, which have got half the dust from Rainbow Mountain in Cusco on them. I was like, why are they so dusty? I totally forgot.
They do look cool, actually.
But I feel like by the end of today, they're going to turn to an orangey colour because everything looks kind of orange and dusty.
Yeah, right, let's go and have our Spanglish conversation. There's the visitor centre and car parking over here. This is the entrance, and there's some camping down here as well.
And he's saying that it's 15 minutos to the waterfall, which sounds great. I thought it was going to be a lot further. However, there is more than one waterfall. We were planning to go to the big waterfall, but I think he said that that's like 17 kilometres away from here. So we're going to head off to this first one that's really close by. Oh, whoops, I just stood in like a termite thing. Oh my gosh, I've got a load of ants on me. Look. Is this going to hurt me? Look.
Guess he just destroyed their nest.
Oops. Sorry, ants. I can't believe I just did that. So I think we're just going to go for a swim in this waterfall, or at least go and check it out. It's not actually that warm now, there's clouds come back over. And then have a little walk through. It's so quiet here, there's just no one here, which is really nice. So we're going to go check this place out, and then we'll see what else there is to do afterwards. Go back and speak to this guy. But let's go. You are here. Usted está aquí. And then we want to get to Salto, Guarani. Does seem pretty easy. Hopefully there's some water because I feel like it's low flow. We're good at doing that. Going to see waterfalls when they're at low flow.
Perfect, this is the clearest sign we've seen so far. 1 kilometre, 40 minutes, and it's medium difficulty.
Helps you to know you're going the right way as well. Yeah, we've definitely made it, and as I thought, definitely not the highest flow. It's beautiful around here, and that walk was not too strenuous. Actually took us 20 minutes. 19 actually, which makes me think maybe there's another walk further up. We're not sure, but it took us 19 minutes to get here, so it's making us think we need to go further. But as you can see, there is a waterfall there, maybe small, but it's perfectly formed, and it's beautiful and peaceful here. No one around. We're not really sure what to do now. Do we keep going? Do we go back and try and find the other one? It's now 1:30, so we've got 3.5 hours till the park closes. I know, but this does not look swimmable, that's for sure.
Yeah, we seem to be making a habit of coming to waterfalls at low flow, but it is nice.
The nicest bit so far really has been the trail. The trail's just been lovely, like not too stressful, nice cool temperature we've got today. But we were hoping more for the kind of waterfalls that you can, you know, swim in and enjoy, like the ones we saw in Machu Picchu. That one would be lovely to see that kind of one here right now, and jump in for a swim would be lovely.
The Paraguayan people and the authorities, they are so chilled and friendly after coming from Peru where it was polar opposite, but here they don't mind you filming inside cathedrals or in nature. It really isn't a problem to them.
Yeah, except for that security guard outside the palace yesterday, but then he was chilled and left us to it in the end.
So I think we're going to hike back now and see if we can make it up to the main waterfall, which it's hard to know how far away it is. I've got it pinned on Google Maps. Maybe we can drive there, but let's head back and see if we can get to this other waterfall, which is bigger than this one.
It's back. Let's go. This trail was so beautiful and fresh to hike through. It was really not very strenuous either. From our research, it seems most of the trails in Ybycui are quite short, which makes the various waterfalls easily accessible.
So we've just got back to the car and had a chat with the park guards, and there's some more people there, and one of them actually spoke English. He said there's another waterfall to see here, and there's a viewpoint, and there's something else up this trail. But he said if you have today and tomorrow, do these and then do the bigger waterfall tomorrow. But obviously we only have today, and the big waterfall, Salto Cristal, is nearly a 2-hour drive from here. So
even though it's actually really close, if we could take this dirt track, but it's literally, you can't do it in a car, and there's no...
We need a 4x4 in this. We need to go all the way round. So it's an hour and 48 minutes. And I think we've just about got enough time to get there and do that, because the waterfall looks really, really beautiful actually.
If you're like a local Paraguayan person and you're just going to come for the weekend, this is just a beautiful place to be. It's just lovely, but you know, it's not like a really major tourist place. And so we're going to jump back in the car, another 2 hours.
And start motoring. We need to get there quick. So let's go.
So we decided to do another 2 hours of driving on top of the 3 we'd already done that morning. We definitely get our money's worth when we hire a car. In keeping with the rest of our day so far, we barely saw anyone else as we made our way over the other side of Ybycui in search of the famous Salto Cristal waterfall. As you can see, the drive turned pretty rural, and we drove along this bumpy red dirt track for about 30 minutes before finally reaching our destination. So this road is really crazy on the way down to this waterfall. Better be worth it. We just got a twig or something in the car that scraped it. So Craig stopped to sort it out and making friends with cows at the same time.
Paraguayan moors.
But apparently we've got another 8 kilometres to go down here.
Right, we've got a waterfall to get to.
We'll see you after dark.
See you on the way back.
We've got to do this in the dark afterwards.
Okay, so we have just arrived.
After that crazy drive.
And for most of that journey, I was thinking, this doesn't feel like an hour and 50 minutes. And then we turned off the main road with about half an hour still to go. And we've come across...
It felt like we're in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my word. Half an hour of just going up and across fields and...
Our little Hyundai did good.
Yeah, but it's not a road, that's for sure.
But as ever in South America, and it's no different here in Paraguay, you feel like you're driving in the middle of nowhere and there's going to be nobody around. And then sure enough, you rock up on some dirt track and there's a little gate with a guy who'll charge you.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so we just paid 20,000 Guaranis per person again to come through to Salto Cristal, which is
Salto Cristal,
yeah, which is meant to be the main huge waterfall in this national park. So yeah, better be good.
We've just parked up and apparently it's 350-metre walk through what is now the forest we've just come into to the waterfall. Right, so we're expecting big things.
Yeah, and you can swim in it, but to be honest, I'm pretty cold now. So, and it's also like 4 o'clock now, so I'm not sure we'll be swimming.
4:30. Yeah, the sun was out just as we were arriving, but it's just gone behind the clouds. So let's see what it's like when we get down there. Anyway,
we've got an hour till sunset.
Oh, precaution, escaleras.
That's a flattering angle. That one moves.
You definitely have to work for this waterfall. It's such a rustic path once you get down by the river. I think I can hear it now actually. It just feels like every sign is like, are we not there yet? But yeah, it's just appearing around the corner. There's definitely water, so that's a good sign.
There's options of pools to swim in as well. And there's some people! Haven't seen any of the tourists all day. And there you go. Made it to Salto Cristal after a long day. Another small waterfall, we made it to the big one. That was quite a trek. But there you go. There is a slice of Paraguayan nature, or waterfall chasing, as you could say. But weirdly, we were told by everyone, oh, you can swim there, you can swim there. And even the guy that we just paid the money to, he's like, yeah, go down there and swim. And then we've literally just arrived here and there's a sign saying, swimming prohibited. Very confusing. But yeah, we've only got about 30 minutes of daylight left and we've got to make our way back. That was quite a rugged, rustic trek here. So yeah, we're not going to hang around too long. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's like a cascading, staggered waterfall. Yeah, I like it. It's beautiful. Good job, Paraguay. Found some beautiful nature. I'd say overall today has been kind of a mixture of just a pleasant day out, lovely drive and scenic and easy, and then the walk earlier was lovely and nice and flat through the jungle, nice little waterfall, really quiet, and then this last hour, the final drive here and then this scramble here has been the most adventure-y part of the whole day, but we love it, you know, got to stay on your toes. After the adventure of driving here and scrambling our way along to this waterfall, it was great to sit quietly for a while, enjoying the peaceful surroundings. We had seen a lot of reviews that mentioned one of the best things about Ybycui was the abundance of butterflies along the trails. We didn't particularly notice a lot of butterflies, but that could be due to the season, or maybe they're along a different trail to the two that we chose to hike. Either way, we had a really enjoyable day out exploring Paraguay's nature. And although we spent most of it wandering around by ourselves, we felt very safe, and the National Park guards were super friendly, which has been a constant feeling for us with the people of Paraguay. During our time in Paraguay, we have found the people to be so relaxed, welcoming, and very sweet and friendly. We enjoyed the final moments of our last day in Paraguay, soaking in the fresh air. Today was a really low-stress, simple day out in nature, which was a lovely way to end our time here. We hope you enjoyed seeing a bit of what this country has to offer. Our trip was short but sweet, but we'll see you next week with another video in a brand new country here in South America. Thanks for watching.
Hola, buenos dias, and welcome to another video in Paraguay.
Another day here in Paraguay.
You and me in Paraguay. The music on the way here has been brilliant.
Just another day for you. You and me in Paraguay. We're so tired, I'm so sorry.
I can't look at you as I sing this. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, we've left the city of Asuncion.
No.